Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new video for you today. I am here back. I'm sorry it's taken me like a month to do a video for you, but yeah, I didn't get around to recording anything because Christmas has been busy. I hope you all have had an amazing Christmas / I hope you're gonna be having a good New Year, because that's always fun and nice to have. But yeah, so I thought I would review for you my thoughts on Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, I finally got around to seeing it, and that is why you didn't see a review from me last week, because it was all I could do to avoid spoilers for the new film, and I was going on my mind, and I kept wanting to see it, because, as you guys know, I'll give you a little bit backstory about my history with Star Wars. I originally did not care for Star Wars very much, and I was always getting a lot of flack for that, because I would just get a lot of judgment from people who would be like, "You don't like Star Wars, how dare you?" You know, like, crazy stuff. So, yeah. So I finally decided, because when The Force Awakens was coming out, I got so much, trouble from people be like, "Oh, you don't like Star Wars," because I just personally just was never into it. I don't know why, because you think that would be like my thing. But yeah, so I was like, okay, fine. I'll give it another try. So I watched all 3 of the Star Wars films, not the prequels. I haven't ever seen the prequels, which is fine by me because I haven't heard the greatest reviews about them. So, but yeah, so I watched them, and I was like, it's fine. I don't get all the goo goo gaga stuff over it. But then I saw Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and my mind was changed. I know that seems very backwards, but no, I loved the Force Awakens. I thought it was great. I just thought it was a very grounded film, and it was just all the characters I liked. Finn, I wasn't sure about. It took me a little bit while to like him. Meaning like a couple of years to like him, because I rewatched it a few weeks ago. But no, I like him now. But yeah, so that's just kind of my little story. And now I absolutely love Star Wars. It's still not my favorite series. I'm still an Avengers girl at heart, and an Arrow girl, as you guys know. But no, Star Wars. If I was comparing it, okay, would you say do you like Star Wars more, or do you like do you like Lord of the Rings more? I would probably say Star Wars. But there's certain things. I like The Hobbit more than Lord of the Rings. I know a lot of people are going to be angry at me. I go by the movies. I don't go by the books. So that might make a difference. But, yeah. So anyway, I will officially get into my review. This is going to be kind of a quick review because, I don't want this to be a super long video. But just go with my overall thoughts and impressions of seeing the movie. I actually really enjoyed it. I feel like I need a few days to kind of mull it over in my brain to kind of think about it. But no, I really enjoyed this movie. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did because, okay, spoilers. There's gonna be spoilers in this. So guys, if you don't want spoilers, please click off the video. Because I was on watching a video about Star Wars. It was like a Star Wars trivia. It was nothing about the new Star Wars. And some dork in the comment section was like, they ruined Luke Skywalker, they killed him. I literally, I was about to lose my mind when I saw that. And then I saw another comment that said, "Rest in peace, Luke Skywalker." So I was really, really worried going into this film. I texted my friend and I was like, "Please tell me this is not true." And, being the good friend that she is, she didn't share the spoilers with me. So yeah, that didn't happen. And then my sister and her husband were like, "Yeah, we didn't care for the movie at all." So then I was really worried, and I was like, I'm hearing way too many mixed reviews about this. What's going on? What have they done? So going into this, I had my expectations a little low, a little damp, because I was like, they're gonna kill Luke. They killed Han Solo, now they're gonna kill Luke. They can't do that. So yeah, oops. Someone in the bathroom. I was, nervous going into this film, but I gotta say, I was okay with how I'm kind of jumping everywhere in this review, but I was okay with them doing the way they kind of went off with Luke Skywalker. I can't speak tonight. Luke Skywalker, because I felt like it was kind of a little bit of a nod to how Obi-Wan kind of died, because he didn't. Okay, technically, he's dead, but not in a way that was like, I was afraid it was gonna be like how Kylo Ren killed Han Solo, which, I'm sorry, I know Harrison Ford didn't want to be part of the rest of the films, but I like Han Solo. You don't kill Han Solo. Dude, just go away with him. I know that wouldn't make any sense, but it's just like, I missed him in this film, so that was a little difficult because I was like, it's a Star Wars film. You need Han Solo, but yeah. So that was a little kind of a bummer going to this film. But I was in the end, I was okay with it because I thought they played it off well that he wasn't really there. But I'm interested. Like, I'm confused. Because it's like, why was the Force too much for him and he just couldn't live? Or did he just let himself go into the Force because he thought he would be able to do more for the Resistance? I don't know. That was kind of interesting. I'm still kind of a little confused by that. I haven't read anybody's reviews. So, maybe they explain it more because I'm not a huge I'm not as, oh, what's the word? I can't think of the word, but I don't know a whole lot about Star Wars like some of these huge Star Wars fans out here, so I'm a little bit, less smart in my Star Wars knowledge. But, yeah. But anyway, so, yeah, I'm okay with it, because I was kind of expecting something like that to happen, and it ended up not being such a big shock, so that's probably why I was, like, okay with it. But no, everything with Rey, I wish there were more scenes with Rey and Luke just because I liked them together and I wanted to see more of that. Because, the end of the film of The Force Awakens, they end with that big, huge cliffhanger, and literally a cliffhanger, and, but I thought it was funny how they kind of played it. I didn't mind it that, they pick up where they left off and he just kind of throws it away. I thought that was good. Yeah, I just thought that was good. And it kind of explained why. I thought they did a good job of why Kylo Ren is the way he is, because it kind of had you guessing throughout the film. It's like, is Luke good? Or like he's good, but has he gone to the dark side a little bit? Or like, what's really going on here? Who's telling the truth here? Is Kylo gonna be redeemed? Like, By the end, I felt like, okay, it worked, because during the film, I felt like they kind of went all in different places, and you're like, okay, what's going on here? Probably my biggest complaint of the film was probably Finn and that Rose character, that they're wanting to go to that planet or whatever to try to find like the decoder or something like that. I totally hated that part of the film because it was like it didn't need to be there. I thought it was kind of pointless because like my brother pointed out, it was like, they went there just to kind of, really the only thing they did was free animals, and I just thought that was I thought that was just kind of hokey and stupid, and just kind of laughable, because I'm just like, you're about to die here, and you're worried about a stinking animal. Yeah. So I just felt like that didn't need to be in the film, because I was like, you could be using this time to develop kind of a relationship between Rey and Luke, which, all that stuff on the island, when it was going, I was like, this doesn't seem as good, but by the end of the film, I was okay with it, just to kind of see how it progressed. Like, I got it. So I ended up being okay with that, which was good. The beginning of the film, I really enjoyed. It was like, beginning, you see the roll of the credits or whatever. Not credits, I know they're not the credits, but, whatever they are, the words that kind of go into the scroll. I think it's called the scroll, right? They start with that, and then they dive right into, like, the Resistance, battling this, like the, oh darn it, why am I blanking on the name? The bad people, oh, I can't remember the name right now, I'm blanking, but, yeah, so they're, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, I can't remember it, but anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about, the bad people, yeah, so, they dived right into that, which I thought was good. It had me on the edge of my seat. This film did really good, I thought, about having you, like, keep guessing, because I was really nervous about what was going to be in this film and how this film was going to, progress. I was nervous because I kept hearing so many mixed reviews about it, and I'm like, like, I don't know what to think about this. So that was a little concerning. But I ended up being okay with it, and I thought it was really good. I probably still like The Force Awakens a little bit better, just because I wasn't expecting to like that film as much as I do. And so, yeah, that film kind of surprised me. I just thought it had a lot of good nods. For diving back into this universe, I thought it had a lot of good nods to the first one, which was A New Hope. But it is kind of sad. I mean, I know they're not gonna like just leave Luke like that. They're gonna bring him in the next one. You know they will. I'm thinking he'll probably be like there to like, you know, counsel Rey in a way. Like he'll be there, but not really there, if you know what I mean. But I thought it was interesting, and I thought it was kind of cool that Rey and Kylo, Ben, whatever his name is, they had kind of like this Force connection. I thought that was actually kind of good. It maybe could have been explained a little bit more. Just kind of, I felt like it just kind of happened randomly, like yeah, and it's probably because I probably like J.J. Abrams' style of directing probably better than this new guy that they got to direct it. I usually don't pay attention to that, but I knew there was going to be different directors, so I definitely thought there was a different style to this. But yeah, the purple-haired lady, did not care for her at all. I just thought she was kind of a useless character. The other guy that ended up betraying them, he was totally, I saw that, you know, coming from a mile away. Like, seriously, like, why did they bring him in? He was such a useless character. But the elephant in the room that I'm not talking about yet, Snoke, I didn't mind that. A lot of people probably didn't like it. I hate it when they do stuff like that. But for this, it's not like they dived right into the character of Snoke. It was more like there's this big bad guy. But I thought it was interesting after coming out of the film. I was like, okay, Kylo did not kill Snoke because he was being pulled to the light side. It was more for so that he could have control. And he sees Rey's powers and he sees how strong the Force is with her. And so he's like, we need to be together because we are, no pun intended, we are a force to be reckoned with. So I thought that was good. I was like, haha, you know, he's not, because I've always kind of felt like after the mask came off in the last one, I felt like he was just kind of a wimpy character. I was just like, he just seems like a son who has, you know, parent issues. Like, yeah. And they never really explain why he does. I feel like they did talk about that a little bit in this movie, but I can't remember. But why he had such a disdain towards his parents. But you know, you do see a little bit of you know, conviction that he has, conflict that he has with himself about his parents. Like that part with Leia, I thought was really, because that happened towards the beginning of the film. I was like, I turned to my mom, I was like, did they just kill Leia? I was like, surely not. That's, what? But no, she, you know, I knew it was probably good. She was probably going to have the Force with her. So, I mean, I thought it was maybe a little bit funny how she's just floating like that. I thought that was maybe a little hokey. They probably didn't need to drag that out as long as they did, but it made sense that she would be able to, like, survive because she has the Force with her. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. But Rey, man. Not Rey. Kylo, I'm getting them all mixed up. Kylo, he's a bad guy. I do not like Kylo at all. He, like, as a bad guy, like, not as a character, just as a bad guy. Like, I liked him better in this film than I did in the other one. He just seemed more like a true villain, like he came into his villain role in this, because he can kind of come across to me as a guy who's just like, you know, is kind of like a brat, and he just wants it all, like, it's all mine, you know, kind of like that. But yeah. So, but no, I felt like this film, it definitely sets a statement there that no, the real villain in this series is Kylo Ren. And I thought that was good because they had you thinking that, oh, Snoke, the big bad Snoke. But I felt like they didn't make it as big of a deal in this film, and I was like, huh, what's really going on here? And then it turns out that, you know, Kylo, he's a smart cookie when he needs to be. So, yeah, I just thought that was good. So, yeah, guys, I'm ranting, but yes, my overall thoughts on this film, I thought it was great. Did I like it more than the other one? No, but I still really enjoyed this film. And if you guys want me to do, like, a rating scale, even though I haven't seen the prequels, I might, but I don't really have a desire to. But if you guys want me to do a like scale, like top 5 Star Wars movies, I will do that for you if you guys want that. Because I definitely have an idea of what my favorites are and what probably my least favorites are. But yeah, so there you go, guys. There's my review on Star Wars. And guys, let me know, did you like it down in the comments? I don't know what I'm saying tonight. I just got back home and it's Christmas and I'm full of sugar. So yeah. But yeah, so let me know what you thought of it down below. I would love to hear your input or your thoughts on the film. If you didn't like it, please let me know. Because I can understand why people would have problems with this. But I personally, everything that I had issues with that I had nerves about going into this film, I was okay with everything. And I'm excited for the next film. So, yes, so please leave a like, comment, and share this video. And please subscribe if you're new. Hey guys. Hey, if you're new. And thank you guys so much for all the love on my previous video for the Avengers reaction video. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And I can't wait to do another video for you guys. So you guys have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next video.